Day before yesterday, I made series of posts on Morisam and Sonia Uche. At some point, I have to include Uche Montana in that my post, but that was a different post. But then someone came under the comment section and dropped something about Morisam and Sonia Uche. The thing really caught my attention and I couldn't even ignore it. I have to go and give her back. I have to go and give her back and set the record straight for her. In fact, I even told her to watch out for this particular video that I'm going to do it just because of her. Yes, I will show you guys this comment and also what I told her. And I'm sure that some of you also saw that comment because I saw some of your comments under that particular post. But before then, guys, I want to remind you guys that Sonia Uche will be releasing a new movie today, guys. New movie today at 5 p.m. today, and I wouldn't want you to miss this movie. You know why? Because of the people she featured in this movie, the ones we already saw in the will I call it a thumbnail that she posted. Yes, in her post she featured Ruth Kadri. Guys, Sonia Uche featured Ruth Kadri in her movie, and also Mike Ezironye. Guys, this particular movie is going to be a banger because from what we've seen from that thumbnail alone, Sonia Uche was pregnant in that movie, and then we saw Ruth Kadri acting up from the thumbnail. So this means that this particular movie is going to be dramatic and also interesting at the same time, guys. If not for any other thing, for the fact that she featured people like Ruth Kadri alone should be the reason why you should go and watch this movie at 5 p.m. at the dot. You should be at Sonia Uche's TV to view this banger. So guys, let's continue from where we stopped. So I was telling you guys that I made some series of posts on Sonia Uche, Morisam, and also another post talking about the three of them, Uche Montana, Morisam, and Sonia Uche. So this particular Nkechi So Nkechi came under one of the video and made some statement that was kind of weird because I don't know where she got that particular information from. I don't know what or whoever that is giving them such information that will make them to come out boldly under the comment section and drop something like this about Sonia Uche. You know, I couldn't ignore. I have to reply because sometimes when I see most of these comments, you know, I will just wave it because it's not everything I reply to. I'm not that type of bad energy person right now. So but she dropped this thing. I said no, I have to go and reply this one back. So look at what Nkechi said though. Nkechi, I will call your name in case you're watching this movie. So she said, you know where, she's even laughing at me. Nkechi was even laughing at me. You know well, Sonia fans all hate. Okay, she said, you know well, and was laughing at me. Sonia fans all hate Maurice because they want him to leave his first love for their manhunter Sonia. Hey girl, she was even saying this. I was laughing. But they are not Maurice Sam's god. Is Maurice the only man in Nollywood? In fact, she is nothing without Maurice. Maurice is her trophy. Wow. Guys, see what Nkechi just said. See the comment Nkechi dropped. Like, how can you say that a human being is nothing without his or her fellow human being? That is the number one thing you shouldn't say about any human being. Because imagine someone telling you this. So guys, I have to reply her because I would have just ignored. But for the fact she was saying that Sonia Uche is nothing without Maurice, and this is not a good comment at all, and you shouldn't say it to anyone, no matter what. After all, Sonia Uche is working hard for her own money, right? And not depending on Morisam to give her money or whatever. So that is the one reason you shouldn't say that that Sonia Uche is nothing without Morisam. Is not a good comment, and I will not see this kind of comment and I will ignore it. So this was my reply. I'm well, and I also added my own laughing emoji, right? And we don't hate Morisam. We have never hated Morisam. We just love their screen chemistry. Anything other than that is none of our business. In fact, Sonia is a raw good with or without Maurice. You get that? You should also know that they are each other's trophy for so many reasons, and I'm going to explain that in one of my videos soon. Okay, Nkechi, bye. So guys, this was my comment. This was what I replied her. As you can see, first of all, we don't hate Maurice. I don't know why some of MS fans. No, I can't say that you are an MS fan. No. You should be a Pewats fan because they are the ones always seeing SU fans that like we hate Morisam. I don't know the reason why they are seeing it like that. I don't know the reason why, but the truth is that we don't hate Morrison. And whatever thing about them outside the movie that we know, it's none of our business. See, most of us don't even care about the relationship life. What we care is that on-screen vibe that Sonia Uche and Morrison is giving to us. That is what people love. Have you seen some of these people comment? Have you seen them? Go sometimes you should check out some of these posts that people have been talking about these people. That is when you know that everything about Sonia Uche and Morrison, the only thing some of these people care is that chemistry, that connection, that natural connection that they give to people on the screen. That is what matters to them. Outside that, they don't care. They don't care. CARE, they don't care. Because I've seen some of them say this thing so many times, including me. So, guys, this is how it is. For some of you that is thinking that SU fans want Morrison to marry Sonia Uche, it's not like that. What they want is that, that natural connection from them is enough for them. They don't want it to even go beyond that. And some of you will see this comment and pretend like you are not seeing it. And also, Sonia Uche is a wrong good. That girl, that lady is working out, is working so hard for her own money. Working so hard for her own money. She don't depend on anybody. She don't depend on her mom. You know that her mom has already made it in this industry. But Sonia Uche doesn't depend on her mom. Like, she works so hard for her own money, for everything that you see her achieving. She's always doing it on her own. She's an actor. Yeah. She's also producing her own movies. You know that it's not everyone that can do that. How many people among her, like her age mates, are doing these things? How many? Just few of them. And now, guys, it's not just she being a producer. Sonia Uche is also a casting producer. This is what people are not talking about. So many people are not even saying about this one. No one is talking about this. Sonia Uche is a casting producer. No one is talking about this. Go and check most of her movies. You will notice that Sonia Uche is the casting producer. Like, okay, you can tell me that so many people are into producing, but now tell me, how many people are their casting? I mean, casting director. Yes, casting director. How many people are their own casting director? Only Sonia Uche. It's hard for you to see any actor or producer also being a casting director at the same time, but Sonia Uche does it effortlessly. Any of her movie that Sonia Uche stands as the casting director, that movie will always do so well that at the end of everything you'll be like, which kind of movie is this? And also, Sonia Uche and Morrison are their own trophy. In fact, Sonia Uche is Morrison's trophy. Morrison is Sonia Uche's trophy, because it is through that on-screen vibe, the way they connect on screen, in any of their movie, that was what got people attracted to them. That was how people started liking these people. From that, if these things they were given to us, if they haven't given it to us, no one would even notice them. No one would notice them at all. We would always see them like that normal actor that we used to know. Or is Morrison the only male actor in the industry? No, there are so many other actors that can act so well, but people are not talking about them. But what attracted people to Morrison and Sonia Uche is that vibe that they are always giving to us, and because of that, people got to know them. So when you're talking about Morrison, you should add Sonia Uche to it. When you're talking about Sonia Uche, add Morrison. They are both each other's trophy. Without this person, the other person couldn't have been so, people wouldn't have noticed any of them that much. So they are both trophy to themselves, you get? Because of these too much emotions that made them to stop giving us all those chemistry that we love to see about them. It is because of comments like this that made them to stop. Now, recently, one of their movies was, it's not movie, one of their BTS was released. You can see that Sonia Uche was sitting apart, Morrison was sitting apart. Morrison even pretended like he didn't notice that camera was on. Because what? They are trying to avoid all this type of comment because it was getting out of hand. So guys, some of us here went ahead to reply her, which I'm also going to read out. So this one replied in Kichiya. She said, it looks like you are not well because you know what is right, but you refuse to accept. How can you say Sonia is nothing without Maurice? How about your bell? Is she somebody without Maurice? Aside from movies, have you seen Sonia all over Maurice? If you have nothing reasonable to comment, go to your fave page and promote her movies without Maurice because the views are low. Okay, so this one now said Nkechi, stop smoking. This comment is really hilarious. She said Nkechi should stop smoking. Maybe she actually took something before dropping that, but then she was also laughing when she was writing that, so I guess she was all right and she didn't check anything. So, guys, what do you have to say about this video? What do you have to say about this comment from one of us here? What do you think? What is your own thought? Please share it in the comment and don't forget to subscribe for more trending gist.